Cancelled.
Don't remember doing this at all. I can only hold myself accountable.
Cancelled.
I object! Look how good my life is. So what else? Cancel me.
Tana Mongeau is cancelled.
She is coming in hot, y'all. Tana Mongeau has released her podcast, Canceled. We're already 3 episodes in, and let me tell you, the tea has been spilled. I got the chance to talk to her all about it, including the recent shade from her ex, Jake Paul, where he called her a sloth in this TikTok. Tana addressed the insult from her ex and what she's learned from their on and off relationship.
Every time I think about it, I'm just like, I was actually debating on responding back just hanging from a tree, like eating leaves, like actually acting like a sloth. Obviously, that's really infuriating when you do, even if you look at what happened differently than I do, like, you know, I really loved you and I did everything for you, and like there was a time where no one was there for you when I was, and like, I don't think it's a very nice way to act. I look at a lot of the time we spent together and I never thought we'd be in a place like this. And I can't lie if I say it doesn't hurt me and upset me. So
Obviously, we've seen you go through so much with your past relationships, including Bella, including Jake. How did each of those relationships kind of shape you?
it's funny because I look back sometimes and I'm like, wish I never met that person. To them both, I'm like, no, I'm kidding. Then you think like that period of life like taught me so much about myself and about myself in relationships too.
Do you remember when she married Jake and all of us were like, is it real or is it fake?
And we had both Jake and Tana here at the studio, and now it's so crazy how fast time has gone, but at least at the end of the day, she has learned from these relationships.
Exactly,
so.
but her reaction to him kind of going for the gutter proved to me that this was real. Like she's really affected by it.
When we were just playing that clip in my mind, I had to ask myself again, wait, were they real? But then you hear her say, I loved him very much. I was there for him. And
that she's surprised they're at this place now.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, the good news is that Tana has moved on and she found new love in boyfriend Chris Miles. They became official after 5 months of dating, and Tana spilled all the gushy details on her new man.
We are such similar people. Like our senses of humor are the same, the way we like live and act and are the same, and like we just have so much in common in that sense that I can spend like every second with him, because it's not like I'm living someone else's life, you know? Or like I'm trying to like love what someone else loves. It's like we actually just have all of the same interests and like just get along so well together. It's funny because obviously he's my boyfriend, but I look at him like sitting around with all my friends and I'm like, he fits into the friend group as if he was just like everyone's best friend as well, which I think is dope. And he's just like, he's the most loving, sweet human.
The most loving, sweet human, but do you think he's endgame for her?
I asked that.
Really?
I did.
Wow, it's like we have the same brain too.
I really did, because let me tell you why. Because I just see, we've talked to Tana over the years, you know, and I don't know, it's like a new, I don't want to say improved, but a new grown-up version of Tana.
She's evolved.
She's evolved, and she knows what she's looking for. And when I asked, I'm like, could this guy be the one? She said that they are taking it day by day, and they don't want to move too fast, which you got to respect. You know, she's kind of just living in the present a little bit
Right, because she has gone fast and expedited some relationships in the past. So maybe she's, again, learning from that and, you know, implementing that in her relationship.
But she's
now.
happy.
Wow, I feel like we could all take a page out of Tana's book for that one.
It's true.
But you know what? While things are looking up for her and her boyfriend, the same can't really be said about Tana and Khloe Kardashian. The 23-year-old inserted herself, if you remember, in the middle of Khloe and Tristan Thompson's drama after she tweeted, "All I know to tweet about my birthday party last night is that Tristan Thompson was one of the first attendees." Like, babe, where's true? This was the day we coincidentally all learned about Khloe and Tristan's split. Now, Tana addressed everything and apologized to Khloe on her podcast. But Denny, I know you got this tea from her too. What's the deal?
Well, you know what? She doubled down on that apology and talked about how she has bad Twitter fingers, and she even admitted that she felt like the joke just didn't land. So you can actually catch that and the rest of my interview with Tana Mongeau on etonline.com.